It's so bad. Do you have it?
Yeah.
Do you have the picture?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. You guys, let's wait till some people get in here.
Oh, my God.
Happy Tuesday.
Hi,
Happy
good
Tuesday, everybody. Good
morning.
morning. I so need coffee, so we're starting a little bit early.
I have coffee.
It's selfish. I've already had 2 cups, but it's like a 4-cup day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what's going on, but I need
A little bit more.
just need a little bit more coffee. Like
we
two
were just
more.
laughing because you guys
Hey,
did you see
Dawson.
this? Am I showing it right? I can't see.
Okay, do you see that? You guys. Okay, wait, it needs to go over right there. Right
Okay.
there.
Do
You
you
see
see
that? Do you see that? Kirsten Gillibrand is playing the part of Tulsi Gabbard. She's playing the part of Tulsi Gabbard.
And some completely random Asian dude is serving the role of Andrew Yang.
What
Because
the hell?
CNBC has no idea who these candidates
What the
are.
hell, CNBC? What the hell?
Did you see that? So it was they put that on the screen and they were like, here are your remaining
Yeah,
candidates.
Kirsten
And,
Gillibrand is Tulsi Gabbard. Yeah, because they look exactly the same, CNBC, idiots.
But isn't it funny that they chose like the 2 people of color
Yeah,
to mess up?
yeah.
CNBC is racist.
Good job. Good job. Can you imagine if Fox did that? Which they would never do.
I mean, that's a pretty big mess up. Like that's
The Asian guy whose picture was on there was like, yeah,
that's
that's
not
me,
him.
and I'm not
Yang.
Andrew Yang.
Yeah, because I don't know who that. I don't know his name, but the real dude who they pictured actually saw on Twitter, and he posted it, and he was like, so,
He was like, where'd you get my picture?
I'm not Andrew Yang.
I'm not Andrew Yang. But thanks for including me in that lineup of presidential candidates.
Right.
What the hell, CNBC?
So ridiculous.
God, I swear.
Yesterday, one of you that was watching yesterday commented saying that you had listened to last week's podcast when we told the story of how we met and how we started our whole thing and how this all came to be, which is great. And if you haven't listened to it, you really should. The Mock and Daisy Common Sense Cast, last week's episode, is all about our story. And then whoever, I wish I could remember who it was that made this point, but they were like, hey, in that story, you never explained how you, Daisy, got to Indianapolis from Atlanta and how my husband, Ron, also got from Atlanta to Indianapolis.
Yeah.
That is one piece we left out.
Yeah, we did leave that out, which is kind of weird. But because I grew up in Georgia, and I was actually born in Indiana, and then my family moved all over the place. I went to New Jersey, Pennsylvania. God, where else did we move? New Hampshire, Arizona. God, we lived all over the place. And I moved to like a bunch of different places before I was like 8 years old. And then we settled in Georgia when I was 8. I think it was 7 or 8. And so
Which
that's
is crazy because that's also when Ron settled there.
Yeah.
He was born in New Jersey.
Yeah, so my formative years were spent in Georgia, so I consider basically my home, my primary home was in Georgia. And so I grew up in Georgia, but I was born here in Indiana. So when I got to be like, 30, because I went to college in Tennessee and everything, and I left and I, did some stuff when I was a little bit older. But when I was about 30, I left and I moved back here to Indiana because I wanted to be closer to my family, and I kind of wanted to start over. It's after I got divorced and stuff like that, and I wanted to kind of be here. So I came here.
So that's how she
Yeah.
ended up here. And my husband ended up here because, just like Daisy, he grew up in Georgia, in Atlanta, from the time he was about 7, after being born in New Jersey. And then when he graduated from college from University of Georgia, he went to Columbus, Ohio, to join a auto racing team. And so it was Tasman Motorsports. And so he was a lead mechanic for Elio Castroneves. You may recognize that name if you're a sports fan or if you're a racing fan. And then he spent a couple years there and then moved to Indianapolis after he and I met, and he joined Andretti Autosport, which I don't even know what that's called now. It's Andretti
something.
I think it's Andretti Autosport
Yeah.
now. But he's no longer in racing. He retired from that because of a back injury. But anyway, that's how he ended up here. So
Yeah.
that's part of
And
the
we
story
have
that
like
we
a
left out.
nice back and forth because I went to University of Tennessee for undergrad. He went to University of Georgia for undergrad. So we constantly have that back and forth because I'm a volunteer and he's a dog.
And I'm just a dog by marriage. I went to the University of Kansas.
Yeah, which
and
is why
we have a terrible
always
football
she
team.
always wears the dog stuff. That's what she's always wearing, that because she's a dog by marriage.
Yes. So it's not my school,
Yeah.
but it's my team.
So that is why.
Anyway, that's the rest of the story, and
There
it's
you
a
go.
very important piece. I'm glad someone thought to ask.
I know. We probably should have included that.
Yeah,
We just didn't. It was sort of a tangential thing, so there you go.
Because, like, for us, it's just like, whatever, we know it, and we
Yeah.
don't think that that's part of a story that
But
people would
it's-
be like, wait, but how did you get there?
But now you know. Now
So
you
anyway.
know. Yeah.
That is the rest of the story. If you
Yeah.
haven't heard the full story, with the exception of that detail, make sure to listen to last week's podcast episode because we go into great detail about the glorious, serendipitous way that we connected.
Yes.
It is a crazy, crazy story.
You guys, Michael Moore is going to save all of us from Iran. I don't know if you know
What
this.
kind of arrogance does it take to be Michael Moore and apologize to Iran for the United States killing a terrorist? So,
Michael Moore. You know Michael Moore. Michael Moore.
he likes donuts.
He likes cake.
So I didn't know he had a podcast, but he has one.
Yeah, and it's sad because it actually has it has more people listening to it than ours.
Oh, I'm sure.
A lot of people.
He's got a lot of
listen to it.
followers.
He's got a lot of followers.
He decided to put out an emergency podcast
Oh, good Lord.
to his listeners and the people of Iran, saying that he sympathizes with Iran because of the way they've been treated by the United States. This is for real. And he said, and I quote, "I would like to ask you, as much as you have the right to and as much as you want to, I would like you, the leadership of the country of Iran, to not respond with violence to the United States." And he went on to say, "I really want you to be like more MLK or Gandhi about this." He's like, "I'm asking you to leave this up to me. Give me all of 10 months, and I and millions of Americans will remove Trump from the White House." This is what he's saying in his podcast. And then he tweeted, this is my favorite
I mean,
part.
he's contacting Iran directly. This is what he's doing.
And he thinks he's going to get a response.
Yeah.
That's the best part. So he said on Twitter, and then he put it out in a message. He said, "I have just sent the Ayatollah of Iran a personal appeal asking him not to respond to the assassination of his top general with violence of any kind. I recorded and DM'd him." Michael Moore is DMing the Ayatollah.
Can you even with this?
"I recorded and DM'd him a message on my podcast. You can hear it on any podcast platform. We need to prevent war now. When the Ayatollah responds, I'll post his reply."
It's unreal. This guy thinks the Ayatollah is going to just he's going to slip into
He's
his
gonna slide
DMs,
into
just
his
slide
DMs.
right in there, and they're going to be BFFs. He and the Ayatollah.
How do you have that kind of I just don't.
I don't-
I can't imagine having
being
that level of arrogance.
I can't either. It's unreal.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible.
I don't get it.
So anyway,
So that's
be on the
happening.
lookout for that response.
That's happening because Michael Moore thinks he's going to save us. He's going to save us all, you guys. He's so
Wow.
brave.
He's
He's so stunningly brave.
I just can't with these.
So brave. You know who else is
Wow.
brave is George Lopez.
Yeah.
George Lopez is also saying so many these guys. I don't understand these guys.
well,
these-
George Lopez.
he hates Trump. He's one
Yeah.
of those. He's one of those massive TDSers.
But you guys, he's just kidding.
Oh,
just
okay.
kidding.
Well, he's a comedian, so he can say all the things and get away with it.
So Iran has put an $80 million bounty on Donald Trump's head, and there was a Instagram meme of some sort that said that, and George Lopez responded to it by saying, "We'll do it for half."
Who's we? Does
I
he?
guess the rest of the people that have TDS.
Is I guess okay. So that's who we is.
I guess he's
All right.
And now, because of course there was backlash and people were forwarding it to the Secret Service and treating it as a threat.
Well, I mean,
Because
don't you think it should be treated?
Well, I mean, it should definitely not be ignored.
yeah.
right?
I don't think it should be ignored. These people are out of control.
And so he's now apologizing and saying it was just a joke. I'm a comedian. Are there people who find him funny?
No,
I've
that's
listened to him a little bit trying to see if he's
I
funny.
don't.
and-
I've never found him to
I
be
didn't
funny at all. So
find him
it's
funny.
interesting that he can fall back on the whole. I'm a comedian. Really? Since when? Because You're not funny at all.
Yeah, you know who's funny? Ricky Gervais. And by the way,
he's totally funny.
there are all the predictable sites are mad at him.
Yeah,
right? So
everybody's
Vox
pissed off.
and Slate and
is like
Salon.
they're completely butthurt right now.
Oh my God,
like, he's so mean to celebrities. And then like that person that wrote that op-ed
in the LA Times.
And the LA Times was like, he should have read the room. And I find that really interesting because what they don't understand is that it wasn't just a room that he was reading. He was supposed to be reading the entire audience of that broadcast, which he did, which was people like us. Mm-hmm. Because the ratings on the Golden Globes has just plummeted over the past, all those award shows. Nobody watches that crap anymore because we hate celebrities, right? We're all just like, God, these are a bunch of
entitled jerks.
Yeah, elitist, hypocritical blowhards. We're so sick of watching this crap, and nobody watches it anymore. It used to be that I'd actually get excited to watch that stuff. 10, 15 years ago, I'd watch that garbage.
I still like the red carpet stuff just because I like to look at the fashion.
I don't even watch any of it anymore. I wait until the next day, and I'll look at the stuff online. I'll be like, who wore what? I'll just wait because I don't even waste my time. But this is the thing, and he knows that, and he knows who he was. He was looking at all of us and saying, you know what? I'm going to talk to them. Mm-hmm. He didn't talk to the people in the room. He was talking to us. And that was a brilliant thing to do. It was a brilliant strategy.
And now he is completely... I saw him on Twitter last night saying, how in the F is it right-wing for me to criticize huge corporations and the richest, most privileged elite in the world?
Right.
How is that all of a sudden right-wing?
Well...
Because, of course, now there's people that are like, oh, go, Ricky, you're a conservative. I mean, no, he's not. I think most people are sensible enough to know he's not saying, look at me, I'm a Trump supporter. Mm-hmm. I mean, no. He's speaking to just a point that so many of us have wanted to hear said to celebrities for so long. Yeah. It doesn't make him conservative or liberal. It just makes him a good comedian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's weird that people are going with any direction on that in terms of his ideology.
Yeah, I don't think it goes, it points to his ideology. But I will say, though, that right-wingers now we are the alternative, right? Yeah. We're kind of I've been saying this for years. We're sort of the punk rockers now. We're like, we are
counterculture.
We are the counterculture. And it's, the liberals are mainstream. The liberals are the status quo. The liberals are, you go with the flow. It's like they're the groupthink. Mm. We are the anti-groupthink. And so we're not cool, man. And that's okay. I'm totally okay with not being cool. And if you're okay with not being cool, you're conservative. And that's okay. I've always been okay with that. And so that's who we are as conservatives now. If you're a liberal, you're just a sheep.
Yeah.
You're a sheep.
And you're there looking at the awards, piling on the admiration and the adoration for celebrities, which is insane. I was so mad at Michelle Williams. You probably all heard her talking about, implying that she'd had an abortion and how grateful she was.
While she's standing there pregnant. Visibly pregnant.
And I tweeted out something in response to that. And so many crazy people came out and said, well, she's won this award and this award and this award, and so she's way more successful than you. And I'm like, I'm not going to take advice or direction from someone who kills her own kid. Yeah. Sorry, I'm not. It's not.
I don't
care what award she's won.
I don't give two craps in Hollywood.
In Hollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, this does not make her important.
Exactly.
But the problem is it does to so many of these people, these sheep, that are following celebrities in a way that shows admiration for them. And it's a scary number of people.
It is. It is.
And you know people that follow the Kardashians earnestly and not ironically like we would.
And they see that as some sort of a pillar of success, and it's not a pillar of success. I mean, my God, they may be nice people, but they're popular because
of a sex tape.
Yeah, because their mother pimped out a sex tape.
And because they have huge assular areas.
Yeah, to me, that's like, oh, no, that's
Can I offer a prayer for peace here?
A prayer for peace.
Okay.
I'm a little bit afraid.
So yesterday, as you know, that little angel, Kaylen Ward.
God. Wait, did you talk about her in the live?
In the what live?
In this.
We're in the live.
Right.
Okay.
I couldn't remember if you just
mentioned
that on the air.
You mentioned that. Yeah.
Okay.
That little angel that gave of herself to raise half $500,000.
She's been shut down.
She's like a real modern day farm aid.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yes.
They shut down her Instagram.
Yeah, she's been shut down.
Twice.
Why did she get shut down?
I don't exactly know, because she was showing nudity on Instagram, I don't know what the problem was.
Yeah, was it because she was doing it in her DMs? Are you not allowed to do that?
Maybe there's rules about that. I don't know why they shut her down, because she set up an alternate account and then was trying desperately to sort of reclaim those lost
Well, maybe
followers.
they frown upon pornography in Instagram.
But it wasn't on there. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't, it's not like there were naked photos of her unless she was doing that in direct
That's
messaging.
what I'm saying. I think
sending them?
Yeah, she was sending nudes in DMs.
Okay,
and
that
so
I
don't
know
think
if you
you're
do
allowed
that.
to do that.
But what difference does it make if it's in the DM? It's not in the public where people can see it.
I don't know.
It's still, you're peddling pornography in Instagram.
Again,
on
what's
their
the problem?
Because it's a platform on
Where-
which they say they don't want that
Yeah,
happening.
you're not supposed to do that. I mean, that's saved for Twitter.
Right.
Hello.
There's plenty of porn on Twitter.
Yeah,
Why didn't she just go on
Yeah,
Twitter?
why doesn't
it's
she
like
just?
she could have, well, because she's not going to show the wares, right, before she actually gets the money.
Well, can't you DM on Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
why doesn't she just move all of that garbage to Twitter? I'm sorry, not garbage, whatever it is she wants to call
Charitable
it.
giving?
Whatever you want
Helping
to
people in need?
Whatever you
People who
want
have been ravaged by fires? You hate those?
her
you hate
superhero status or whatever to Twitter. Why doesn't she just do that? Because she raised $500,000, right?
And good on her.
And
right?
if she wants to keep her family has disowned her.
I know, her whole family hates her now. Everybody's mad at her because she's like, here I am naked.
She's like, oh my God, boobs.
Right.
Boobs.
Wait, they're mad that she raised money for
I think
people without homes?
They're mad that is the way she did it to raise the money.
I think her parents are mad at her because she's like, I'm naked.
People
all
keep
the
asking
time.
who. It's this chick that decided, because of the Australia fires, to raise money for the cause by sending people naked photos of herself for cash.
Yeah.
And she was doing that on Instagram.
And she was basically sending DMs for like $10 a pop of her naked body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those were some good shots too. I had to research it for work, and it wasn't just like the straight up "here I am naked." She gave everything.
Wait, you saw the actual photos?
Yeah.
You gave $10.
No,
You did, didn't you?
No, I've seen.
Oh my God! You didn't
Wait,
even
how
get
did
$10.
you see it then? If you have to pay to see it, then
I'm not revealing my sources.
you paid to see it.
No, I did not.
Or you did it, and that's even worse. I mean, you should at least pay $10.
Yeah, you should give her the rightful money.
And the fire.
It's worse if you didn't.
I asked our boss, David Wood, if I could have a company credit card for a business expense. And he
Oh
said
my
no.
God.
Well, and with good reason. But I'm just saying, that's $10 that the
No,
Australian
the photos I saw
firefighters
had the
don't have.
part edited.
Oh, okay.
There was a
So,
giant, there was a giant
like,
smiley
Her
face.
nipular area was probably...
No, the other area.
The other area.
Oh.
These are full nude.
Okay.
I mean, you're paying $10. I mean, that's a month-long
Okay, so it's
subscription.
not just a topless thing. It's like the whole
It's
body
they're
is
naked.
naked. She's
It's-
like all nude.
She's
all
all in.
nude.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anyway, I know
Alright.
you got to finish. I just think that's complete crap. And if people would like to write, is Instagram Facebook?
No.
No,
No, it's
they're not Facebook. I
Z-
thought,
They're
Zuckerberg.
owned by
They're
Facebook.
owned by Facebook, but it's not like you write Mark Zuckerberg to complain.
so if you
I
would
mean, you
write
could,
Mark
I
Zuckerberg
guess.
to free Caitlin,
okay,
Kaylen.
you
Kaylen.
send that, and he lives in Gleeborg 9.
so I
That's
just
where
want to
Mark
put that out there.
Zuckerberg.
On.
He lives
Gleeborg
on the
9.
planet Gleeborg 9. That's where he lives.
Thank you for that commentary. It
No
was
problem.
riveting.
Thank you, Rob. We really appreciate your commentary this morning. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Well, that gives us a little
Somebody
insight
said.
into what
Somebody
Steve
said,
will be
check
about.
your credit card statement.
Right.
God knows. Yeah,
For
because he
real.
probably took it. Okay, today we're doing a podcast,
Yes.
and it's going to be about, I believe it's going to be about bridezillas.
Yeah, it's going to be about bridezillas and weddings and just the crazy.
We've got a doozy of a story for you
Oh
guys
my
to kick that one off. Good
Wow.
Lord.
Do we have a story for you?
Yeah, and I'm sure we're going to, go off on some tangents and stuff like that, but we're going to kick off.
What? Are you suggesting we don't stay on topic?
Yeah, I am. I'm suggesting that we don't stay on topic, but we're gonna talk about bridezillas and crazy bride stories, and
So that'll come out tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys will not believe what the average cost of a wedding is these days. It's crazy.
We'll be talking about that too.
We're gonna be talking about that and all sorts of crazy stuff.
Wedding
So,
things.
all right, so that's that, and it's Tuesday.
It is Tuesday, indeed.
Is there anything else that we need to touch on? Because
I don't think
I really
so.
need coffee, you guys.
I mean, we're going to
It's
touch
one
on
of
a
those-
lot more things on our regular radio show, which starts at 9 a.m. Eastern on WIBC.com. If you're not
Somebody
here.
said, there's a topic? Yes. We actually have a topic.
I mean, usually we try to have a topic.
We may change it in the next couple hours, but right now we have a topic.
We do.
I know.
We pretend that
We
there's
do.
going to be a topic.
All right, you guys, bring it in. Bring it in! Bring it in! Oh, it's a big hug! Bring it in. You guys have a fantastic Tuesday. Make it count. Bye.